What's up, guys? Sarah Fontenot here. So my sister and I made the decision to drive from Los Angeles to Las Vegas to go and support some of my team members and celebrate them for advancements that they've had in their business. And it really just got me thinking, because when we got into the car at 6 o'clock in the morning, I was like, I don't want to drive to Vegas. This drive is not going to be awesome, but I'm committed to my commitment, so I start driving. Now, as we start driving, it became really clear to me that in that moment, I could not see Las Vegas. I had no idea what it looked like. I didn't know the people that were there. I had no idea what the weather was like. I didn't look it up beforehand. And it helped me to get really clear on how parallel our journeys in life and success are. And so I was thinking, as I'm driving to Las Vegas, I could only see the 20, the 30, the 40, the 50 yards that were in front of me, maybe even 200 yards at a time, depending on what the road was looking like. But no matter how hard I tried, no matter how much faster I drove, no matter what the traffic looked like, I still couldn't see the actual destination. I had to trust that I was on the right route, the fastest route, hopefully, and in that, I would get to that destination. And so in success, how often do we do that? We get in the car, and when we can't see the destination right away, we quit or we pump the brakes. And I just wanted to get clear, sometimes you never know what's gonna happen on your journey to success. Maybe you'll catch some traffic. Maybe something will slow you down. Maybe there'll be crazy weather storms, or whatever it may be. There may be things that make your journey look a little bit different from what you thought. And just keeping it real, usually it's a lot of bit different from what you think. But that doesn't mean you stop going towards the destination. There are so many different ways to reach your goal. It may look this way, it may look that way, it may look this way. This is the thing. When you get detoured on your journey, you don't stop in the middle. Otherwise, you'll never get there. You figure it out. You decide to be solution-oriented instead of problem-fixated. And in doing that, it's only a matter of time. Even if you catch a detour, you just have to go the long way. And sometimes you just have to go the long way to your success. So, how consistent are you in making sure that you're continuously moving forward? And you may only see 20, 30, maybe 200 yards ahead of you at a time. But if you continue to move forward, the view is continuously changing. And things will elevate and escalate and get better. And before you know it, you're there. Now, one other thing. Sometimes, and this is just a personal story, the car that I used to drive used to squeak on every block. It was literally like, it was horrible. I used to park down the street. I was embarrassed for people to see me get into it, get out of it. I was like pretty much hiding that car, right? And I was really clear that I couldn't even get on the freeway in that car because there was a problem with the suspension and the shocks, and it used to like do this weird thing. It actually ended up crashing itself. Don't ask me any questions, that's just how it happened. So anyway, that car wasn't ready to make the trip to Vegas. I couldn't have driven that car. And so for that reason, I couldn't leave my area. I was almost bound to where I was at because it wasn't ready or able to make it the distance. So I ask you, what does your vehicle look like? Sometimes we have a vehicle, and because we have one, we try to take it on the road, but it needs a new engine, or it needs new brakes, or it needs a new, what are they called? Not a router, but like a, doesn't matter. You get the picture. You need some new something, okay? And in needing new stuff, if you don't address the problems, if you don't fix what you have, if you're not repairing the vehicle that you have, if you're not taking care of the vehicle that you have, knowing that it already can't make it the distance, why would you try? And so often that's what people do in success. They look at where they're at and they expect right away to get to that next level without putting in the work, without making it better, without fixing your own vehicle, right? So work on you. Do what you need to do to get to that next level. If you can only take the streets, take the streets. Just know the longer you wait to fix the situations that you're in, to address the problems that are around you, to come up out of your circumstances and situations, the longer you'll be bound and stuck where you're at. If you want to get to that next destination, that means that you're going to need to plan out the journey. And sometimes, even most of the time, the journey does not go as according to planned. But before you can do any of that, you make sure that you have a vehicle that is suited, booted, and ready to go the distance. Thank you so much for watching today. If you haven't yet, please subscribe right down here. Click that little bell so you get the notification. Hope you're having the most amazing Monday. Let's get it.